What's up, guys? If you're new to this channel and if you're new to watching these videos of mine, I am Jades Corner and I am the creator of the unofficial Teen Wolf reboot slash comic of mine called The Teen Wolf. And welcome to this video. This video is going to be, of course, if you read the title, Werecoyote explained. So stick around if you're interested, and also consider leaving a like on this video if you like Teen Wolf content like this. And if you subscribe, I guarantee you it'll be worth it. I have tons of other Teen Wolf content like this on my channel, so stick around if you're interested in the Werecoyotes, and let's get into the video. So the Werecoyotes, I usually start off these videos explaining the real world mythology. So they originated in Native American folklore, and Werecoyotes have been a subject of stories and myths in various other cultures. And one example is the Navajo people. The creatures were seen as irresponsible troublemakers, and it's a ceremonial name with that I cannot pronounce without butchering, because the name is so weird and it's hard to say. But just know it means first scolder, and often Werecoyotes are connected to witchcraft, and the Navajo believe witches can assume the form of a coyote and they're considered an omen. So that's basically a general overview of how Werecoyotes are perceived in the real world. So now we're gonna get into how they're perceived in Teen Wolf. So their appearance, they're very similar to werewolves. I compare Werecoyotes to mostly Omegas because the Omegas that we see for the most part have either yellow or blue eyes, but most of them on the show have blue eyes, with the exception that I'm not even gonna say most of them have blue eyes. They either have yellow or blue eyes, but the Werecoyote's eyes are very similar to how Derek Hale's blue eyes are, and they can also shift into a canine-like form, or a coyote with human characteristics, and they have fangs, claws similar in size and design to werewolves. And also, the only two Werecoyotes that we know of on the show are Malia Tate and Corrine the Desert Wolf. And there's another Werecoyote on the show that is mentioned, but I don't think he's ever seen. His name is Edgar. I don't ever remember him being in the show. So if any of you guys know which season they mentioned this Edgar character, please let me know in the comment section down below. But Malia and Corrine the Desert Wolf are the only two Werecoyotes I ever remember being on the show. And continuing with how they're perceived in Teen Wolf, Malia and her mother's eyes flash blue. And I remember the episode. I remember it now. The episode is Triggers. So in the episode Triggers, that Werecoyote Edgar, of course, the season 6 part 2 episode. Those of you guys who are new to this channel know I don't have a nice history with season 6 part 2 of Teen Wolf, so that's why I sort of forgot, because that's a very forgettable season to me. But in the episode Triggers, that Werecoyote Edgar's eyes flash yellow, which confirms that the Werecoyotes and the werewolves have the same system in place in terms of alpha, omega, beta stuff, all that good other stuff. And according to an official statement from Jeff Davis, they have packs just like werewolves. So that basically confirms what I just said. And if you don't believe me, there you go. Official statement from the creator himself. Abilities, like any other shapeshifter on the show, Werecoyotes have enhanced strength, speed. They're relatively similar to werewolves, like I mentioned earlier, and they have a unique ability to fully shift into a coyote and remain so for as long as they choose, which is mainly seen with Malia Tate. And I'm not going to use Theo Rakin as an example for this, because many people are under the impression that Theo is a werewolf. No, he specifically states that he's a unnatural hybrid chimera between a werewolf and a Werecoyote, even though we mainly see his Werecoyote traits because he can shift into a coyote and, you know, like I mentioned before, stay in that coyote form for as long as he chooses. So I'm not going to put Theo in that category with the other Werecoyotes. But according to Malia's mother, when she gave birth, some of her powers were also transferred to her offspring. So Werecoyotes can also give away their powers unwillingly to their offspring by giving birth. This is, of course, referring to the female Werecoyotes. So it is also possible for a mother to take back that power by killing their child, which was the goal of Corrine when she was trying to find, hunt down, and kill Malia in season 5. She wanted her power back, pretty much. And much like werewolves after joining a pack, Werecoyotes claim the status of beta, as mentioned by Jeff Davis in that official statement I said before in this video, and as mentioned by me earlier in this video, werewolves and Werecoyotes have the same, you know, pack systems. So I think that's pretty cool. And the weaknesses, which is the last part of this video before we get out of here, because there's not that much information on the Werecoyote. They have the same abilities as well as weaknesses of pretty much the werewolves, and, you know, they lose control on full moons, which is seen by Malia when she tries to control herself in season 4, when Styles tries to, you know, help her out with shifting and her transformation and all that other stuff. And they are susceptible to Wolfsbane and Mountain Ash. They cannot cross Mountain Ash like any other supernatural creature besides the Banshee, the Hellhound, and werewolves and Oni using, well, any supernatural creature with enough force can pass Mountain Ash, but, you know, Hellhounds and Banshees generally have an easier time doing that. And, you know, an example of Wolfsbane affecting Werecoyotes is season 4, episode 9, when they are at the bonfire, Scott, Malia, and Liam. Everybody thinks it's because they're getting drunk, that's why they're acting all weird, but really it's because of the Wolfsbane that they put into, I don't know which, I think it was like a air machine or something like that. It was like a radio. I know they got affected. It was because of the Wolfsbane. So yeah, and alpha werewolves but also, sorry, my voice is all over the place today. I apologize for that. Also, alpha werewolves appear to have limited mental control over Werecoyotes, which Scott McCall, being the true alpha, was able to force Malia Tate to revert back to her human form in the episode More Bad Than Good, when he was able to finally catch up to her and roar so loud to the point that Malia shifted out of her Werecoyote form and shifted back into a human, which was the goal of that little mission of theirs in that episode. So if you guys like this video, that's all I have to say about the Werecoyote. That's all the information we have at the moment. Make sure you guys please leave a like on the video. That would be greatly appreciated. It helps out the channel because the subscribe button isn't enough. Subscribing and turning on post notifications is everything to get this channel even larger, to grow the family. So if you guys can subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a like on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. Comment your favorite Werecoyote scene and comment your thoughts on what you think about the Werecoyote. And make sure you guys, once again, like I said before, I urge you to subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy this video, and if you enjoy Teen Wolf videos like this. There are plenty on my channel that you guys can watch. I have other creatures of Teen Wolf explained. I have werewolves, Kanima, Banshee, the Lowenminch, the Beast, the Hellhound, Werejaguar. So they're all up there for you to see if you guys are interested in those particular creatures. So I thank you for watching this video, for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means a lot. It's greatly appreciated. And also, by subscribing, you are helping support my unofficial reboot for Teen Wolf, which is called The Teen Wolf. Further, I have videos on the channel further explaining what that is. So if you're interested in that, you can also watch those videos after subscribing to the channel. But this is Jades Corner. I'm gonna get out of here. Make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, love, and positivity. As always, that's the main message I spread on this channel on all these videos. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace, have a great day, and I thank you for your time, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.